Let's go. Masters time, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Aloha Press Show. This is your Masters preview show presented by the Aloha Press. I'm JC out here in Atlanta, Georgia. Joined today by my co-host Jeff out in beautiful California. What's going on, buddy?
2 for 2 this week. Not bad, by the way. We've never had to do a retake. It's Masters week. We're excited. This is the biggest week in golf. I don't care what major championship's your favorite, or the viewer's favorite when it comes to the British, the PGA, the US Open. I mean, those are all, good tournaments. We enjoy watching. But there's just nothing like the Masters week. There's nothing like Magnolia Lane. There's nothing like the fucking 24/7 live from coverage, the highlights, the reruns. I mean, I'll sit and watch all these reruns all week. So it's here. It's fucking time.
It's one of those events that you look at and you're like, this is the fucking Super Bowl. They hold it every year. It's at the same fucking place. It's the same offensive fucking content that we get every week or every year. It's fucking amazing. Like the coverage, the fucking consistency, the fucking the Race Creek, all that. It's just amazing, Jeff. It almost makes me want to fucking cry a little bit. Because to be quite honest, the last major championship we had was the Masters. It was in November. Dustin Johnson kicked everyone's ass by fucking 5 shots. And it was probably one of the more boring Masters that we've ever watched. It was rather unique. I was detained by the police. I stayed at a beautiful, beautiful inn.
I remember doing the show with you when you were in the Masters, and I think you had a green or burgundy chair or background. I don't remember, but I know this. You didn't get much sleep at the Masters Inn.
No, there's fucking gunshots. Fucking there was a 415 next, which 415 means fight, in the parking lot. There was fucking some domestic violence going on. Literally, there was like a gangbang going on down the street. It was all bad. So we're here in beautiful April. I'm here in Atlanta, so the weather right now, Jeff, to be quite honest with you, is like absolutely just incredible. I mean, Augusta is going to be just perfect. We haven't had any like crazy giant storms. The fucking after the shit year. It's like after a hurricane. It's like the sun comes out and it's just absolutely beautiful. I'm looking forward to it. The golf course, we've gotten a few glimpses with the Augusta Women's Amateur, the drive, chip, and putt, which you were a big fan of. The golf course looks rather amazing and really prepped, ready to go for this week.
Well, I tell you what, more than anything, I'm excited about the condition of the course. Because the November Masters was awesome to have it during COVID. It was nice to watch, give us something to look forward to. But the conditions out there weren't Augusta-like. They really weren't. Those guys were able to hold balls everywhere. The greens weren't as fast as they are in the past. The chipping and putting was easier. But from what I saw from the women's amateur out there last week, it's going to be a little bit different of a course. And I think they took it personal. Having DJ go out there and do that and win by that much. I think they're going to take it out on these golfers a little bit this week. I think they're going to make it pretty difficult.
So there's not a lot of weather in the forecast. There's going to be like 40-50% chances of rain on Friday and maybe Saturday, a little bit on Thursday, but other than that, like late thunderstorms. It's not like we're going to have, back in November, which is going to be exciting. And you're right, Jeff. It's one of those things that you look at and you realize that Augusta was pissed when Dustin did what he did. They were like 20 under looked like some just random PGA Tour event. And he just absolutely, and it wasn't just him. Like there was a lot of low scores. It was super soft. It was muddy. It looked like shit. But this year it's different. I need your predictions. Like what is score wise? And we'll get into our picks here shortly, but score wise, what do you think they're going to do to these guys? Because it can, like, the wind's going to blow, and I think there's not going to be a lot of moisture, and I think it's just going to be rather hard and fast everywhere. Fairways, greens. I think the rough is going to be down this year.
Well, I think they'd like to. I mean, in their heads, if I was, one of the members out at Augusta or the guys that had to say, I think they'd like to try to keep it in the single digits under par. I don't know if they're going to be able to. I think you'll probably see something in the low double digits, 10, 11, 12. Probably somebody that's going to play really, really well to get to that. But I think Augusta's going to try to keep this thing at, 7, 8, 9. I think
it's gonna get stupid. I think it's gonna get ridiculous. I think the greens are gonna be so fast. I think they're gonna speed this shit up like big boy crazy. I think it's gonna be absolutely bananas. I have a weird prediction. These guys again are the best players in the world, but I think it's gonna be one of those things, one of those tournaments where you look back and go, you could tell they're pissed, absolutely pissed.
Well, hey, I like it though. We've talked about it. I love tournaments where par is a good score. I love where guys are having to get up and down. They're having to make 7, 8 footers for pars. Uh, I don't want to see darts thrown in there all day. I know they're not going to have to worry about mud balls from the fairway this year. It's going to be hard and fast. Balls are going to roll out, which I think is going to hurt. Some of the guys with the lines that they took in November. They take those this year. They're going to be bouncing into the pine straw. It's going to be a different beast. It's a different course. It's a different tournament. And that's why, when you hear my picks, some people might be a little shocked.
Well, it's one of those things that you look at the field and stuff and realize that Angel Cabrera is not going to be in the mix. We've had no news about Angel Cabrera after his recent deportation, extradited, out on the Code 3 watch lists on the America's Most Wanted in Brazil. I couldn't find him. I couldn't find him on the news. I don't know if he's been killed. I don't know what happened. Like, I kind of was getting entertaining. Maybe he's going to be my old guy pick.
I'm gonna miss Angel ripping darts out there, just freaking smoking ciggies like they're going out of style, and just hitting those low punches in everywhere. I like him. Yeah, it's gonna be a different tournament. I mean, there's still some of the old timers. I looked at the odds, and 4,000 to 1. Coming in there. I mean,
if you're wearing suspenders, I can't imagine you having great odds. You got Sandy Lyle back in the mix. I mean, hell, he made the cut last year. Jeff. I need to know. Is Sandy Lyle wearing suspenders, or are those suspenders have some type of branding on them? Did he take up some type of sponsorship with the suspenders?
Well, of course he's wearing suspenders again, because there's no way that he's lost a few lbs and he's gotten in shape to where his belt's going to keep his pants up. I mean, he got no sponsors either, because you know what? He didn't get a lot of airtime. He did make the cut. Hell of a golfer, but. Yeah,
hell of a golfer. I thought he made the cut. He didn't make the cut last year in November.
Maybe he did. I don't remember. I say he didn't get a lot of airtime, but there's only one place I've ever seen suspenders that they would look acceptable, and that was in a nice suit when he had to go to court. He pulls them off on the golf course.
Well, it's one of those things that Jeff, I'm prepared. I'm super excited. This is our Super Bowl. This is one of those things. So as you guys watch this show, understand that. The Aloha Press, we're going to be doing a live show every single night. The Anger Bang does a live show, but we're having guests on. We're going to be bringing you guys reactions and full of just entertainment as we enter the week of the Masters, which I'm pretty pumped up about. But with you guys listening and watching, I need you to go to the alohapress.com/masters and input your guys' picks. We're going to do a pretty cool giveaway. The value is going to be up there. I guarantee it. It might be tickets to our one of our future events. It might be as crazy as, maybe we're going to be giving away a golf club. I don't know yet. We haven't figured out those details yet, but it's one of those things that all you got to do is go to the website, input your email address, and submit the 3 guys that you think are going to do the best. And it's just someone you can pick. Dustin Johnson's. You can pick as many of the top guys in the world to see who's going to finish the best. And all it is a cumulative score. Lowest score wins, and ties will be the third place guy. Whoever has the lowest score will be the way we broke those things. So Jeff, let's get into some of our picks before we get into some of the news out at Augusta National. Jeff, I don't know if it's you or me first, but I know I'm leading the bottle count by 1. Thank God. Thank you, Ricky Fowler, who unfortunately will not be at this week's Masters. He's going to miss out. First time ever in like 12 years. Jeff, who's going first, buddy? Do you want me to go first with my picks, or do you want to take it?
Well, it's only fair that you go first. You won last week. You've got the 1 bottle lead, but I'm going to one-up it this week. It's Masters week. It's Major Championship week. It's the first one of 2021. So, yes, we're going to do the same 3-pick thing that the fans and the listeners and the readers are going to do. But I've got 3 other 1 bottle challenges, simple questions I'm going to ask you that we're going to throw on top of this. So we're going to make this a 4 bottle week. I mean, I might fill my cabinet up again, or maybe load your golf bag up. Have a good week. So we're going to go 4 bottles this week. I'm down one heading into it, but you get first pick. I want to know your three picks, and in there, give me who you think's going to win as well.
So it's last year we made all these like crazy predictions as of 2021, and I'm gonna stick with that pick. I'm going with Cameron Smith to actually get the W. He played super well last year, getting to like second place, and it was one of those things that you look at him and I just feel like he's one of those guys that Augusta National literally does not want wearing a green jacket with that freaking mullet. That's like my favorite. But it's one of those things. So I'm going Cameron Smith. I'm going Dustin Johnson to go back to back. And then I'm also going with JT, Justin Thomas, to get the victory. I think just some of the banter, I just want Ralph Lauren to really regret dropping him. And I think he's highly motivated after his grandfather passed away and him being dropped, and I'm assuming him getting fined. But so that's who I'm going with. Those are my three top guys. I'm going with Cameron Smith, can making my consistent pick, Dustin Johnson, and then Justin Thomas. So Jeff, take it away. Who do you got your three picks?
So just so I'm clear, Cam Smith's 1, DJ's 2, JT's 3.
Yes.
Well, I've got one familiar name on there from you, but so my number 1 is your number 3, and I'm going Justin Thomas. I think he's going to win it all. I think this is his year. I think he's going to go Players Championship. He's going to go Master Championship in the same year. JT's my number 1. Patrick Reed's my number 2. I'm going with the past champion. Going with the past champion. Not the highest of odds, right? He's no DJ odds, but I'm going with P. Reed. He's just enough of an asshole that he might pull something like this off. And I think that he's gonna make the cut and probably be around the top, so he might help me in the points thing. And then the third one's kind of a long shot, but it's Webb Simpson. And the only reason is because I read things, and he's made the top 10 the last couple of years. So I'm gonna go with old Webby there in the third spot for my final pick. So I like it. We've only got one similar, which is nice. That means for sure we're gonna know who won or lost. There ain't gonna be no ties.
It's gonna be crystal clear. As Patrick Reed is 32-1. Dustin Johnson's 10-1. Jordan Spieth is I brought up Jordan Spieth. Justin Thomas was 11-1. Who else did you pick?
Webb Simpson.
Oh, yeah, Webb Simpson. Webb Simpson sitting at 43-1, and then Cam Smith is 39-1. So looks like we got a good mix of guys who are definitely in that top 25. No sleepers though. No crazy long shots. No, I mean, you don't have any of those Joe Longs at 1,001. You don't have, Mike Weir, past champion, 2003, 1,001.
Well,
Ian Woosman.
That leads me into these next three questions I got for you for a bottle each.
Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Bottle each. Right? I mean, let's get to it.
And maybe I catch you off guard here, and you're not ready, and you're not prepped for these picks, so you make a dumb one. Who knows? But here's your three picks, and I'm going to give you my answer afterwards. These are for a bottle apiece. Who's your past winner, your long shot past winner that is going to win or play the best this week?
So past winner, long shot. So he's got to win. Okay, I'm going to go with Sergio Garcia. I think Sergio Garcia is going to get it done. He's playing really good golf recently, and I think his game is scored away. Past champion, I think he's got a little fire in him. I'm gonna go with Sergio Garcia, 49-1 to get it done. Past champion for the victory. Who do you got?
I'm going Bubba. I'm going Bubba. I think I got him 50-1, somewhere around
the
there.
Ice cream man.
Just same, right? Yeah, the candy man. And the only reason, honestly, is just he's gotten a lot of airtime lately when I've turned on the TV, and I was like, oh, he's past champ, 2-time winner. It's been a while since he actually won it, but hey, I'm going to give it to Bubba. All right, will Phil make the cut? Yes or no?
Phil, unfortunately, is not going to make the cut. He is just spray and pray. He doesn't give a fuck about anything going on. It's as crazy as I think Phil's not making the cut out of Augusta, unfortunately. How about you, buddy?
Well, it sucks because I want to have a chance to win a bottle, but I don't think he's going to make the cut either. So I'm going to go no on this one because I might go against you on the next one. So we both go no on Phil not making the cut. But the last one is, will Jordan Spieth make the top 10?
Jordan Spieth is going to make the top 10. He just has to. Like this is like the best case scenario for him. Like he's playing really good golf. Augusta National has he's comfortable. I mean, he's won there. Yeah, he's getting in the
Top
top
10.
10 just because he's so familiar with that place. And I think you look back in the last 3 years of him just absolutely shitting down his leg, he was still playing good golf. He's still like, he didn't go like, he didn't go full Lee Westwood. He didn't go full like, absolutely like just was playing on the web.com and the Corn Ferry tour. It's not like he had to go down the Hooters tour, the Pepsi tour, to get his card back. Like he was still making it. He was still making cuts. So I think he's going to be in the top 10. How about you? What do you got?
Well, I think he's only won once there. I think he should have won twice because I think he was in the lead and kind of fell apart there on the weekend when he could have got his second victory. But I'm going to go no. I'm going to say no. I'm going to think that this little magic wears off a little bit here. I think the nerves kind of get to him. But hey, we'll see. So I wanted to have 4 bottles on the line. Looks like we're only going to have 3 bottles on the line because nobody trusts Phil Mickelson. So thank you, Phil, for getting rid of one of our questions.
Thanks, Phil. Let's add a question. I'll throw in a little curveball. I'll throw in a little, a little
okay.
sauce.
All right.
I'm going with
the 4 then.
So the 4th bottle, we're gonna preempt it with some news. So Brooks Koepka is back. He was seen on Sunday, Monday, practicing out at Augusta National, and it was rumored by some asshole who literally jumped on Golf Channel and was like, "Oh yeah, I heard from the guys on tour at the range that Brooks Koepka, he ain't gonna make it. He's 6 to 9 months out. ACL, CSL, SL, SLM. Saturday Night Live. I don't know. It was just one of those things. You're like, okay, well you're upstanding news reporter guy. You think you are fucking verifying sources and shit. You're not just dishing it out on the Aloha Press blog. But Brooks Koepka told reporters, if I knew I was gonna finish second, I wouldn't have shown up. As Koepka told reporters, I feel I can win. I'll play. I'll be right. We were hopeful we would be here at Augusta, Koepka said. Couple bad days of rehab or anything like that set you back pretty quick. The goal was to play Augusta, and here we are. Jeff, the 4th bottle. Okay, and I'm going to propose it to you. I'm going to give you first crack at it. Does Brooks Koepka make the cut?
100%. 100%.
God damn it.
And this is why. This is why. Hey, thank you. Did you give me a free bottle? Because here's the thing.
I might have.
Brooks doesn't have a problem sitting out of tournaments and sitting out of major championships when he's hurt. He's done it in the past. He is healthy. He's not here, and he's not going to withdraw because it hurts. After round playing bad. Brooks is here because he's healthy and he can fucking win. If his knee was fucked up still, he wouldn't be here. He has no problem. He knows he's got a long career. He's here to win. He's making the cut 100%. Thank you. I'm 1 up. Fucking going into the weekend.
I just handicapped my ass. I pretty much just handicapped myself and legitimately just put handcuffs on my. I thought you were gonna go high into the right and just absolutely dismiss Brooks's nonsense. I feel like the cortisone shots are gonna wear off. His recent proposal fucking month ago. I think that knee is a little sore than he wants to perceive. The thing that I've learned about Brooks Koepka is when he starts talking shit, at least from the last year, some other things are going on. I think there's a baby cooking in the oven. I think there's other things that are going to be distracting him. I think he's missing the cut. I don't think the knee's 100%. I want to give that reporter a lot of shit for bringing that up, and then all of a sudden he's like, literally, I literally saw him on the range, and I'm like, this motherfucker, what is this shit? I anger banged, tweeted him, and I was like, really, bro? Like, what is going on? Like, are you playing or not? Like, are you falling down a set of stairs come Thursday morning or what? So it's I'm going. Brooks Koepka is not making the cut this week.
Hey, I'll say this: Brooks did a great job keeping this under the radar that he was even going to be there because I had no clue. I mean, this kind of came out last second because I was like you, like whoever this Jamoke was that said 8 to 9 weeks and he had no chance to sniff the Masters. I didn't think he was going to be there. I wasn't even planning on being there. I started making my picks for our little three-day thing, last week. So I'm excited though. It makes for a great tournament, makes for a great storyline. The more bigger names, the better.
It's one of those things that you look at it and you're like, Brooks Koepka is great for the game when it comes to major championships. And God, he was so close a couple years ago when Tiger Woods won it, and you just think that maybe he's forcing a little bit. Maybe he's just forcing it. So it's let's Jeff. I mean, as
Hey, he
we
knows Tiger's not there. He's gotta get in while Tiger ain't there. He knows.
it right. I mean, if guys have any opportunity, like this is the week, right? Like this is. I mean, the killer's out. Phil's definitely out. I mean, I was reminiscing to years back when in 2010, 2006 of Phil doing Phil things, and it just God, it does not look good for Phil. I mean, but this DJ. So let's touch on the things that everyone else wants to hear about. I mean, the most popular guy at Augusta National did not do particularly well. Bryson DeChambeau. I mean, it's someone he's 10-1, up there with Dustin Johnson at 10-1. Jeff, I mean, did he make improvements and have any chance at all to go after it come Augusta National, the Masters?
I don't know. I think that the condition of the course is going to be so different for him compared to his little plan he had for the November Masters. I don't think he's going to be a factor. I mean, he'll make the cut. I think he'll play well. I don't think he's going to win. I mean, obviously you don't either because we didn't put him in our top three, either of us. So I'm kind of he's playing well. He's won a bunch of tournaments, since he's done this rehaul of himself. But I don't think this is his week.
I think it's Augusta National, like down to the roots of Augusta. Like one, I think they've done some sneaky things to eliminate Bryson DeChambeau. I don't think Augusta National is a big fan of Bryson's antics, because ultimately he's costing them millions and millions of dollars. Like if you look at Bryson DeChambeau and the distances he's added, you think like, I mean, they're buying fucking shopping centers, they're buying fucking pieces of land and parking lots and houses to expand this golf course just because they're landlocked, pretty much. I think they're going to do a couple sneaky things. And I don't have any inside knowledge. I think they're going to make the golf course hard and fast like it needs to be, where it's going to take driver out of Bryson's hand. I think he's going to put himself into positions where, unlike November's Masters, where they like the fucking rough was up, it was thick, it was muddy, it was just nasty. I think this week it's going to be one of those things that's going to give players like some of those flower lies where you don't know if your pitching wedge is going to go 150 yards or it's going to go fucking 190 yards. I think that's the shit that he's going to have to deal with, and I don't think his game is prepared for that.
I hope so. I hope that they put an importance on hitting the fairway and that, the greens are hard, and to be able to stop a ball is going to have to come with a bunch of spin out of the fairway. I don't want to see him be able to stop wedges out of the rough, and stop long irons out of the rough on the green. I don't want to see that. I want to see great shots out of the rough that run up, or things like that. So we'll see. We'll know a lot after Thursday night. And when we go live Thursday night for the Anger Bang after round one, we're going to know a lot of what this week's going to look like.
It's going to be one of those things that, you look at Thursday and realize like it's fucking here. And I know Augusta National doesn't start until the back nine on Sunday, but it really is going to be pretty special. And I can't emphasize like how excited I am about this week. And it's not that fake excitement. It's not the players' excitement. It's not the start of the season. This week's going to have fans, and I'm excited to have Augusta National back with fans. Like, it's going to be different. They had 1,000 kids at the Chip Putt and frickin' Annoy Me Classic. It's one of those things that you look at and go, is it going to change the atmosphere? Is it going to change what 2021 is going to look like? And I can't help to say, like, it might change the absolute outcome of this event.
Well, it's absolutely going to make it more exciting. I can't wait for it to hear the roars. And I hope, come Saturday, come Sunday, I hope they congregate on those holes that matter and they all follow the groups. I hope they don't have to keep them all separate. Whatever they got to do, get us some loud, exciting groups coming down the finish, and just give it to us like that. It's going to be awesome. Dustin's win, it was a win. I saw things this week. People want to put an asterisk on it still. Hey, it doesn't matter. He's a master champion. He's got the green jacket, but this is a different beast this week. This is a different beast.